Oh, well, I got no shirt on at the moment, in case you didn't notice, but neither's my favourite Ebeggar here. I'm only a minute in here, but holy smoke. Let's have another little running commentary of me and him talking shit. This dude, like, if he was in my country, they would have him on medication. He would be in some sort of a care facility, you know. But due to the way it is with private medicine in the States, which, by the way, everyone in Germany, Canada, England, Australia, and most of the rest of Europe think the United States healthcare system is the biggest, fucking baddest, nastiest, meanest fucking shitstorm ever created by a Western country. But anyway, he would be in care if he was over here. But let's listen to some of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your Assyrian King Elvis Travels.
May I point out that he's got a donation from his cousin Nadia, who is the daughter of Isha, I-S-H-A. That would both be Russian names. He's not Assyrian worth a shit. For those of you who don't know, Assyria was an empire, sort of the southern point of which was Syria, but it sort of involved a lot of countries north of Syria. And I don't know if it was ran by the people of Syria or what, but it was in that region, and didn't look terribly big, but it was technically an empire. But anyway, never mind the Russian who thinks he's Assyrian. Let's listen to what he's got to say.
I am at an undisclosed location.
I'm surprised if he didn't tell you where the undisclosed location was shortly after telling you that. Well, an undisclosed location at a truck stop in this city.
Right behind me is the landing pad for the Assyrian Angels, the Anunnaki. Right behind me here in Florida, you can see a big crater. I want to tell you guys, I was sent here by the Assyrian god Ashur. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Now I've got the Lisa Marie behind me right here.
And you only got boxer shorts on like me right now, but anyway.
Here she is in all her glory. Now I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about here. It's a huge sinkhole over here.
Yeah, it's called Uranus, but anyway.
Not a sinkhole, it's a landing pad.
Oh, landing pad.
It is a landing pad for the Assyrian spaceship, the Anunnaki. They have called me here at this location. Take a look at this, guys. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. This is structure. See this, guys?
Oh, fucking with you.
This is an undisclosed location.
That's why you keep showing it.
See these trees? This is
a bunch of palm trees
the landing pad for the Anunnaki. This is where the Assyrian spaceship lands when they do their meetings with me.
Actually, I got a brother who's sort of in civil, not a brother, but a brother-in-law who does civil engineering projects because he's a very, very highly qualified engineer, both building engineer and civil construction. And that would be what they call like a drain-out pond. Dude, it's not a fucking sinkhole. It's something that's made to take all the water off the friggin' side of the road, basically, and it drains into this big thing, and it's supposed to leach away from that pond or sink into the ground from that pond or be carried on to some sort of a Aggie pipe assembly to leach out to another area at a later point. And there's one that I have seen that was failed. They had a lot of troubles with it. There was actually like a temporary holding pond where you get a lot of rain, it floods into this and fills it up. Then when the rain subsides in the drainage system, I mean, the original drainage system wasn't built big enough to handle this new suburb, but they built this new suburb and then it was too much for all the drains that went to the sea. So this was like a holding pond that would fill up when it rained, and then over the next couple of weeks it would just drain out of it. Anyway, it all fucked up and it turned into basically a big lake, and then they decided to try and pump it out with water pumps, and then they had plastic bags jamming the inlet pipes, and oh fuck, it turned into a nightmare. But that's what it is, dude. It's not a sinkhole, it's deliberately man-made, and I know about this shit because I've seen them.
And the god Ashur and the Assyrian Anunnaki angels come over here. That's right.
In the drain pond,
this is where I do my meetings with them, right here. There is the beautiful Lisa Marie.
Oh man, this will be the next one. That's why I do my meetings with them right here. Well, that'll be the next one. There'll be him wandering around in his fucking boxer shorts as he is now in the middle of the night, and there'll be another police call out to work out why this crazy dude's walking around in his boxer shorts in a giant fucking drain pond that was built by the city fucking 15 years ago, talking to these fucking imaginary angels. Fuck. Like I said, they have guys like this in fucking care over here.
So, for all you Hammeneggers out there, the Assyrian King Elvis travel is custom made from head to toe. Look at this beautiful body. Florida sunshine. The donation came in yesterday, last night, almost $300, $250 from my main man, Mr. Josh. You're a Syrian King.
$300, $250 into almost $300. $250 is $200. $299 is nearly $300, but $250 is just $250.
Travels. He recognizes what a real alpha male genetic royalty is supposed to be like.
Genetic royalty.
For all you Hammeneggers out.
Genetic royalty, you big fat slop. Genetic royalty, fuck man, you got more hair on your back than some of my sheep have got on their fucking backs.
There, especially for that guy over there in Roseville, Michigan. Let me tell you something, Daddy. You want to be famous? The Assyrian King Elvis Travis is going to make you famous. Because the bottom line is, brother, you can't look like this. You can't do what I do. You can't have the body that looks. You're not genetically gifted. Not all men are created equal, brother. Let me tell you something, Mr. Roseville, Michigan.
Well, you'll pray for that.
Last night I showed you why I'm the dominant alpha male. Because I had 60 people watching and you had 10 people watching. I had $300 come in. You had nothing come in. You're talking to the best in the world right here, brother. Eat your heart out. Sunshine State, Florida, styling and profiling. The Colonel by my side. Mr. X by my side. I got the
Colonel by my side. Why is he eating fucking KFC in that thing? Mr. X by his side. Oh, God, is that what he's into reading?
Colonel on my right side, Mr. X on my left side. I got them all. I got all the big players. Mr. Jimmy Rance, the king of the preppers. Miss Rosie O'Kelly, the queen of transgender.
He's so much into all these subscribers that he can't even remember the names. You can see him trying to fucking remember back all the different ones.
The Colonel, Mr. X, the Dream Team, Mike Living Free. I got it.
That would be the third time he repeated those two. The Colonel apparently is someone, and so is Mr. X. But last time I checked, X-Men was comics, and the Colonel's generally a synonym for KFC over here occasionally.
Everybody, I got them all. And I've got all the money. I got all the looks. I've got all the talent.
All the money.
Never
Fuck.
like this, brother.
Dude, I probably, even though I'm on welfare, I've probably got more cash in this fucking house than you have in your van. I guarantee you that, just about. Never mind silver and gold, I'm just talking cash.
You'll never afford, Mr. Roseville, Michigan, to be soaking in this beautiful sunshine. Woo! In sunny Florida. And look at this, you'll never have.
Must realise I didn't think I had as much money here as I did. I was a bit worried about all the mortgage stuff the other day, and then I went to my little secret stash and got it out and counted, and it was better than I thought. That's what happens when you save, though.
Take a look at her. Pretty. You'll never have a rig like that. This is the best in the world here, ladies and gentlemen.
Fucking look at it. Looks like someone leaving shit out about 1977, dude.
Learn to love it. I'm telling you.
You gotta learn to love it because fucking hell, the thing's that old. It's hard to flame and love it on its own merits.
This is the best that it gets right here.
It's the best that it gets. A fat Russian dude in his underpants walking out next to a fucking publicly built drain in the sun in Florida saying it's the best it gets here after he's come out of a beautiful 1970s looking clap dad fan, right? Dude, maybe I should just go and get some silver bars and show them on camera, and I'll guarantee you won't be able to do the same fucking thing. And, you know, I'm in an actual fucking house here that I own 97% of. Fucking hell. You know, I've got enough silver and gold sitting in there to buy fucking about 6, 7 of them vans. You know, hell, I've almost got enough in cash to buy one of those fucking vans. Need I say more? Best in the world. Fuck, mate. This guy's mind is fucking just whoa. If he thinks he's got it the best in the world, walking around in his undies in the fucking long grass on the side of a fucking road. God blimey.
John, the crater that the spaceship lands in, the Assyrian spaceship with the god Ashur, I've consulted with him today. He told me to come down and style and profile in this beautiful sunshine here in Florida. Look at this.
Oh, fuck. This guy's...
Look at that. I know all the women in Roseville, Michigan want a shot at this. Let me tell you something, brother. I would never bring in the fabled Lisa Marie and the Assyrian King. I'd never step foot in Roseville, Michigan. That's below.
Well, I was hoping you'd get Lisa Marie go berserk and drive it into the fucking drain, and then some council workers would get a bit of overtime towing the fucking shitbox out if they didn't give up and leave it there.
Human, that is a place, that's a landfill. You live in a landfill, brother.
Dude, what you're walking in right now is a fucking drain, so, you know.
You're talking to the man right here.
Walking in a drain.
Roseville, I'm too high class for it. I'm custom made from head to toe. I wouldn't come to Roseville if you paid me, brother. You're looking at the best.
I know. Because the man probably wouldn't make it from Florida to Michigan. Right
here. The Assyrian King of the Travels. The Lisa Marie. The Dream Team. And brother,
unless you're the dream team, because you sure as fuck ain't the A-team. Oh, God, I love this Ebeggar.
Bottom line is, you can't do what I do. You can't look like this. And all you women in Roseville...
You know, if I really want to stop by the side of a big drain in the road and walk around, I can do that. Fuck, I'll tell you, I got 3 giant big fucking ponds. Not quite as big as that one, I must admit. None of mine are as big as that one, but, you know, I can walk around in the grass next to a big hole in the fucking ground, and I can choose from at least 3 different fucking holes. And if I go to my father's place, well, there's another 1, 2, 3 on, 4 on his place, actually. So anyway...
You can't get any of this. You can't get me for 60 minutes in the Lisa Marie, even if you paid me. That's the bottom line. I'm the best in the world. Learn to live it, learn to love it. Because, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is going to be another classic hangout. And I want all the men, all the alpha men, and all the women that support the Assyrian King Elvis Travels to put their hand in their pockets and donate. I am the hottest van dweller in the world. There's no question about it. Custom made from head to toe. Look at it, learn to love it. Learn to live with it.
There's the donate. He's an Ebeggar.
Woo!
Woo! Now show your guts again, Fatty. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, holy smoke. I'll tell you what, there's a good reason why his subs are sort of... when I first made a parody of him a couple of months ago, he had about 480 something subs, and now he's looking at 597. He's right, his channel is growing. His channel's growing for all the people who sub to him just for a fucking good laugh. I mean, I don't know if you can see, but I got fucking tears. Like fucking hell. Oh shit. Oh, holy smoke. Oh, you know, I might be as glorious a fucking house as everybody else. I mean, that's pretty apparent. You know, you look at some of the old weatherboards, you get a bit of splits in them and shit. But, you know, at least this house is, and the 50 acres it's sitting on is worth more than the fucking $2,000 clapped out bucket of shit again. And I know my standards might not be up to the standards of what other people live at, but that's my choice, deliberately not to stay in any debt. But I tell you what, my standards are living a fucking light years ahead of his. And if nothing else, purely just with the amount of fucking, you know, savings and investments and shit I've got, you know. You look at that dude, fucking hell. His total net worth isn't worth fucking a quarter of what I've got in fucking silver and gold alone. Fucking hell. Oh, shit. Anyway, what a fucking ripper. I'll tell you what, he's a laugh a minute, even if he probably does need to be in fucking care. But anyway, why would you want to fix a fucking guy like this up? God blimey.